What? You mean... Oh, is this an invisible friend who hangs out with you sometimes? Or do they just exist in your imagination? Imaginary. Imagination. Oh, you must mean imagined friend, right? So, this imaginary friend of yours, when does Paimon get to meet them? Seriously? So, imaginary friends just disappear when you grow up? Oh, Paimon was looking forward to meeting yours. No way! Because they have this game in Liyue. Have you heard of it? It's a 4-player game, but it seems you guys could play it with just the...
Oh, Traveler. Fancy meeting you here.
Tone-deaf bard. What?
I'm here because Lisa has been making some exciting new contraptions.
Why does the thought of Lisa's contraptions make Paimon so
Come now, that's no way to speak about the elegant Miss Lisa. For this particular contraption, Lisa had to import...
Dangerous?
That's right. Looks like a monocle, but actually it's called an Ernama detector. Sadly, Lisa isn't able to use it herself, so I'm borrowing it for a while. And also, I'm testing it out for her, to see if...
Huh? Why can't...
Perhaps it's because she lacks a certain childlike sense of wonder. Or maybe there's some other reason for it. If you want to know for sure, just ask her yourself sometime.
So, you can see them? Go on, tell us. What does his imaginary friend look like?
That would be telling. Anyway, it's all yours now, Traveler. Take a look. See if you can see Nora's imaginary friend.
Do you see him? Do you see him?
So it does work for you two.
Paimon wants to see? Wait, but this gizmo isn't in... Alright then, you'll just have to be Paimon's eyes on the ground. Flora from the flower shop always seems kinda floaty-headed. You know, Paimon bets she has an imaginary friend.
There it is! Behold, a floaty imaginary friend for...
Wait, imaginary friends can be plants now?
Hi, Traveler. Hi, Bard. Sure. How can I help? Oh, you mean Mr. Floaty? Most people can't see him. Mr. Floaty is my bestest friend.
No fair. Paimon hates feeling left out.
Flora, why exactly are you friends with a bloaty
What's wrong with it? I always wanted to be friends with a plant.
Friends with a flying plant? Why?
Because then when it's windy, you and your... Isn't that... I only found out this... I think his name was... Stanley. Stanley's an adventure, and you can tell he's an expert at it from the stories he tells. The Amazing Adventures of Stanley are super... He's in the city at the moment. You should go ask him to tell you some of his stories.
That sounds like a fun idea.
Flora's a pretty mysterious kid.
Which which child shall we interrogate next?
Paimon's thinking. Oh, how about that little guy on the bridge?
Ouais, et bah non. Chien et chien. Wesh.
No way!
Well, that is unexpected.
Timmy's imaginary friend is a ruin guard? Paimon's freaking out right now. That thing is
What say you we postpone our conversation with Timmy for the time being?
Non, en vrai, c'est bien en vrai.
Huh? Paimon has a favorite line? Seriously? How about we explore the area ahead of us later? Children are more open-minded. Is that why they can think up all kinds of imaginary friends?
Ouais, mais attends.
Fitting, isn't it? That the City of Freedom should be home to children with such boundless powers of imagination.
What about adults' imaginations? Let's ask some adults at the tavern.
Et toi, Zojo?
The thing about wine is, you have to drink it at the tavern, or you miss out.
Seems to me you'd find some way of keeping yourself amused even if you drank a...
If I didn't know any better,
Non, désolé.
I would say you're being deliberately uncivil.
Just drink responsibly on my premises, okay?
Oh, and if I did have one too many, what then? You'd
Throw you out.
You know, the same.
I see no
Is that so? Then I trust
feels
you were
like-
most swift.
Sorry. I have no recollection.
That's odd. Master D.
Seems our suspicions were right. Grown-ups don't appear...
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
So people just stop drinking.
This raises... Let's... How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
Vas-y, j'ai la flemme. Téléportation. Je peux trouver une montée.
Uh-oh. Somehow Paimon not being able to see Ellen's... Jean? What is Jean doing here? Is Master... So she's so... She...
Huh? Oh, hello.
Are you always training here?
You bet. Today, I heard Stanley talking about his... Oh, I hope I can be as outstanding as him one day.
So that you can fight shoulder to shoulder with Master Jean?
I mean, obviously I want to become a knight. And if I got to go on an adventure... was thinking, it's not every day I get to hang out.
Je vais
How can I
discuter là.
smash all these training dummies at once?
En même temps.
Shame. Didn't manage. How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Vraiment en... Wesh, mais c'est impossible, wesh. Oh, wesh. Eh merde.
So that's how to
Bon,
do
voilà.
it.
C'est compté comme peu.
Oh, thank you. It's clear I still have a long way to go and...
So modest. I, for one, think you're...
Well, I'm exhausted from training, so clearly my fitness needs some...
Ellen, she's our girl.
Thanks. Shoot, I got so caught up here I forgot there's something I was supposed to do to... But I'm so sore from honorary night. Could you deliver a message to Jack for me? He's gone adventuring at the Temple of the Lion with Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer. Renowned, and we were gonna meet up tonight and discuss adventure plans. Could you let him know it'll have to be another day? Great! Thank you so...
Topo du petit tigre. Au tigre. Oh, attends, je peux rentrer sans le joint là? Non. Putain. Oh, c'est du 58. Mais ça va. Sauf que... Attends. Je vais faire ça, ok j'en ai 0. Aussi j'achète mon ça. Voilà. En plein de liens. Quoi du coup qui... En électro. En électro. J'ai raison donc ça peut être bien. Ouais.
We're going to hunt.
Ça le fait. Tranquille. Oh, allez go.
The Temple of the Lion? We explored this place once before, didn't we? During the Storm Terror incident. Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers. That can only mean one thing. We didn't bag all the loot last time!
Ça, ça me tue.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Not to worry.
Oh, no.
Allow me. Those who wander in the dust, the wind shall send soaring sky high.
Ah, désolé, s'il te plaît, Taigo. Bon, là on va faire des vrais dégâts là. T'inquiète. Ah ouais. Ah bah peut-être qu'on attaque, ça fait un peu de dégâts là.
What? Let's play!
Ouh, il est intéressant lui là-bas. Ok, en plus c'est de l'eau. Donc.
Swift and merciful.
Et là, pour la fête.
One with my book.
Bande de flemmards.
Think you can get away?
I was so sure I was about to die.
To be fair, that could have gone either way. So, you must be Jack the Adventurer.
Yes. Who are you?
Actually, we came looking.
Ellen has a message for you. She said she won't be able to join you today to plan out your next adventure together. She'll join you some other time.
Oh, I see. I feel bad you had to come all this way to find me.
Huh? I don't see what all the fuss is about. It was nothing that I, Stanley, couldn't have dealt with by myself.
Whoa! You are Stanley? You are that legendary?
I must say, it's an honor to meet one as... Well then, how would everyone like to proceed? Head back or head further inside?
I think we should keep going. With Stanley by our side, we'll have no problem.
Okay, motion passed by unit.
Ah ouais, c'est pas
I'm
fini.
guessing you mostly came here because you want to hear my adventure stories. Am I right?
No, we really were just looking for Jack.
What? Do you know who I am? I am Stanley, renowned adventurer of Mondstadt.
Yeah, I think we got that.
Your attitude says maybe you don't got that. I am Stanley, the living legend. Stanley who braved the Mangiavari.
On voit ça plus rapide.
Enough already! Ugh. Stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth!
It's true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you? Where was I?
You and your partner reached the Mangiavari, a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely! There was a deathly silence in the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see. The Mangiavari. Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast.
Boom.
Luckily,
Oh no.
I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow. So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more. Where the gentle breeze carried away the tears welling up in my eyes.
Poor guy.
Bon,
How could that
ici.
happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
Ok. On va déjà se couper de lui là.
I know. Because an adventurer's proudest achievement is to die in the course of their final adventure. But whatever happens, no adventurer should ever die in a place where the wind doesn't blow. The wind has to bring your spirit back to Mondstadt.
That's right. To die in a place where the wind blows, or to have your spirit carried back to Mondstadt in the wind, that's it.
Yeah. Although, the most I can aspire to right now is beginner's commissions, like clearing out the slimes clogging up the sewers.
You shouldn't die in a place with no wind. Why do they keep going on about that? Is that why Stanley thinks the Mare Javari is the most terrifying place in the world? Because there's no wind there?
Traveler, I believe I've made a small discovery. Could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once more?
What? Stanley has an imaginary friend.
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face. Oh, you thought so too? I agree. He wasn't telling—
Please excuse me.
Bye, Stanley. Do you two still have time to spare?
What is it?
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. Something he's never told anyone before. The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago, they were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. The sword, I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, both the sword and shield, since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve these two legendary weapons? You bet! This is Stanley we're talking about. If I can just get a hold of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of, maybe they'll finally come around to the idea. Right now, I'm just a rookie. My abilities are limited. So, what do you say? Help a guy? I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it, because my reasons are so, selfish. But I swear I'll get—
Aw, poor Jack. Let's help him out. Venti, you coming too?
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage wine that I had someone fetch for me a couple years ago. Help me find these weapons, and it's all yours.
Dadaupa Gorge, was it? Let's hurry, there's no—
Le coup c'est la boîte. Hein. Tout dans les maisons. C'est 53 là. Allez, ici. Bon, cher ami.
Hey, that bunch of villagers! Are they holding some kind of ceremony? And what's with that pile of knickknacks? Are they worshipping them?
Je vais juste crever. Oh putain, sa
That
mère.
must be the sword of brilliant valor, surely. Lo and behold.
Are you sure? Looks kinda basic to Paimon. And a little... Why would hilly trolls be bowing down before a piece of...
Seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pile of...
This is in terrible shape. And it's so basic,
Say, Jack, have you ever seen an anemo crystal fly? They're found in the open. If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless. Fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits...
You're right. You're right. Then this has to be it. This is the sword of brilliant valor.
Let's scout around. It's definitely in Dadaupa Gorge, so...
There's somebody there!
Stanley? What's he doing here?
He's acting so...
What happened? Why did you stop all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just one of those Mora spouting
What? Where? How?
Maybe another time. We have a shield to find, remember?
C'est de toi. C'est de toi. Je fais dodo pour final.
A reward on the road.
Oh, il
A touch of frost. Wind blade.
Ça c'était celui-là, frère.
Lo and behold, the shield of magnificent honor.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. A chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached.
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was just taken from a wine barrel.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is none other than the warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the battlefield. Is not the broken and splintered shield the one that has fought, and though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left to bleed. Such magnificent strength of will.
You do have a point. Shiny new shields don't stay new and shiny for long. Okay then. Well, maybe if we ask nicely, he'll just Ahem. Excuse me, Mr. Hillychoo. Well, okay. You take it from here. Hope you've picked up some Hillychurlian by now. If not, there's always body language. Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all. Uh-oh. He did not seem to appreciate that. Uh-oh. Oh no. We ticked him off big.
Windblade!
Ouais. Électrique.
Hey! He dropped the Shield of Magnificent Honor and ran!
Guys, thank you so much. Mom, Dad, check out the legendary weapon.
Hey, what? The wine, you promised! And I actually... What are you doing here, Stanley? Out for a stroll.
Hey, what are you doing here, bud?
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a friend look...
I'm starting to think Stanley might be a fraud. Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to not hurt Jack's feelings?
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge. You fought battles here before,
You better believe it. I can navigate this whole area with my...
Wow. Then I admire your perseverance. And your memory, too.
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me. You guys had better watch out, though. This place is crawling with Hillychurls. I'll get back to my,
Guilty conscience much?
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack, should he? Although, on further reflection, I'm someone who can't let go of the past and gives up on the present instead. I wonder if such a person was forced to take their first...
What are you talking?
I'm just musing to myself. Anyway, I propose we take a trip to Angel's Ship.
Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name? Could there be another person called...
Oh, Stanley. It should have been me. I should have been the one to die in the Meljabari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using... If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day. But now, that'll never happen, because your life was cut short. And all because of a worthless tag-along.
Does anyone get what's going on here?
I think our friend really did make it to the Meljabari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called...
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. So I tell you adventure stories at every opportunity. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Meljabari. He's the greatest adventurer there ever... Stanley will never die, because I'm sorry, Stanley. I'm getting too old. Are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Yikes! We're...
Go away. Save your questions. Just
But...
leave now. Don't make me...
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I'm so glad. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield.
Oh,
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me.
that's wonderful! So, Jack, is this the part where you bid
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an Stanley, Oh. We'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell...
On est en train de dormir, quoi.
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think?
Jack.
Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well...
Huh? All of a sudden you're facing the facts? That isn't like you.
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. Just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star.
You're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and experiences.
Stories? Experiences? What's the point of them anymore? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days. That's my biggest secret of all. And my biggest fear. All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality and the details of his life, I don't remember them clearly anymore. But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
Exactly. Breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior. And that image has held him captive his entire life.
I'm too old. I never let go. But still, so much has slipped away. I'm completely and utterly worthless. No adventurer should have to go that way. No.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind! I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
I can't believe it. Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some time to calm back down. But I think that I'm gonna be okay.
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally go his own way. This calls for a celebration. And by celebration, I do, of course, mean libation.
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk, right?
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out, remember? I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly. Let's meet at the usual place.
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard of it? Hey, Tone Deaf Bard! Hey!